Welcome back to more spooky time in Gensokyo. Except not really. Alright. So, I think I actually want to try something. I'll go ahead and equip the clam Omamori. Let's see if that helps us avoid combat if necessary. Because I still want to try and like run as far as possible. I don't want to get bogged down too long. You know, and if we're running from fights, less health is probably okay. I guess we need to get both keys. Hmm.
Hinako, 今日は一段と綺麗だね。
Hmm. I guess Rinko is getting baked. Eh? Let's get the lay of the land first. Green, red. Okay, so we need to find Binary Summer's emblem. Go put it in there. So first things first, gotta open the green door. Sorry for writing you a letter out of the blue. I know we could just talk at school, but when I'm around you, I always end up what did stop? Behaving, I guess. Hey, I know this is really last minute, but would you mind come shopping with me on Sunday? I want to know what clothes would look cute on me. From a boy's perspective, that is. What do you think? I love you so much. You never leave my thoughts. Rinko. Rinko collects dolls. Lovely. That's a lot of pictures of Shu. It's way too many pictures of Shu. I didn't even notice. Oh. Oh wait, no, it's getting worse. Gee, Chad, I wonder what the subtext is here. What could this be implying? Hey, we found the emblem. Well, one of them. Very Silent Hill puzzle. I mean, it wasn't really much of a puzzle. It was just make the light red and then check all the doors. That's my face, isn't it? Where's my quick turn button? I know I have one. No. Well, whatever. Gee. I wonder whose face that is. Me posing next to my biggest fans. The sign can't stop me because I can't read. Actually, no, I can read it. It says Shine. Somebody doesn't like us very much. Chad, I wonder what this could mean. Does anybody know what the subtext is? Because I have no clue. Well, threats upon my life means I probably need to take the Naginata back out. Also, let's see. And you know what? Yeah, should probably. Should probably dip back to the save point. Oh jeez. Yone. See what I said about heading back to the save point? Shine. Unfortunately, no blue light nearby. So we're gonna have to make do for a while. Oh wait, that was a Higashi. Play. I did not want to waste a Higashi on that. Sorry chat, let me back out real quick. We need those for boss fights. Probably. Oh, it starts us back here anyway. That's fine. Handy. Yoroshiku. Okay, that's... He's just gonna jump us as soon as we come by, huh? This is hard mode, chat. I want to save my stamina and health. Anyway, let's just do a little whoop. A whoop. Oh. We have no blue light screen for us to do the thing though, so... It's gonna come back eventually. So I guess we're going to execute her then. Also, we just ended up back in the entrance. I see. Okay. No, wait, this is the entrance. So we go back in here. Well, I have the clam Omamori on right now, so their field of vision is kind of bad. I think we can get around it. But I do need to get to that red door, so... Alright, okay. These corridors are way too narrow. We are not going to be able to avoid combat, I don't think. At least for now. To the Hawk. Reduced focus charging time might be handy. Oh, okay, that was cheap. Not the drop death. Alright. Naginata. We may not have so much room to spin, but... Like, we might hit the wall, but I think this is safer. Alright, what are we doing in here? Other than picking up stuff. Bandage. That'll do. This is annoying though. The fact that the switch is here. Alright, so that's the green and white one. So now we can go into the back room. Yeah. I think I'm missing anything else back there. These guys will reanimate when we come back, so we best hurry. That's the way back. Gotta go this way. Alright, next puzzle room. Hmm.
こう遠い昔みたい
Back to school once again.
給食お昼休み友達
Chad, is this anatomical figure a real thing used in schools? I mean, I guess I can see it being useful for teaching purposes, but that still looks kind of unnecessarily creepy, doesn't it? I don't know. Not the most kid-friendly, is it? Anyways, boom. This almost reminds me of like some other indie horror game that has like, you know, the trappings of school. Like this specific imagery. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but this feels really familiar. Anyway. Alright, guess it was better to just flee. But I know you're reanimated, so where are you hiding this time? Are you hiding? Well, I can use this, so I guess not. Guess they're not hiding. Alright, enshrine that. Oh, yeah, I should probably enshrine the Yokan. Oh, it's because I have a 4th Higashi. Okay. That's why I don't have slots. Can enshrine 1. I don't know, you're the one that's acting all obsessive over some teenage angst. Alright, I've got 2. Let me think about this. So I think we want to go back to the blue door over there. Because we haven't been down here, I think. Yeah, that's definitely very Higurashi, isn't it, that writing? Well, enemies means probably this is the right way. Nope, just a shortcut back. And we've been in through here, both rooms. So I guess it has to be the sealed chamber back down there. This one down here is probably reanimated by now, so... Yattazo? Ah, that sucks. No, this isn't it either. Alright. Sorry, I took some extra damage I didn't want to take. Easy to just load the checkpoint. You know, you guys will don't mind if I do that, right? It's survival horror. Gotta save some resources. Alright, I guess we gotta go back in there and look around. I guess I'll just go ahead and flip this to blue. Flipping this to blue. Excuse me, chat, I'm coughing a bit. So switching this to blue allows us to go into the blue room. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's it. That is in fact the puzzle solution, I think. Or at least that's the room we haven't been into. Just gotta turn this to blue. Put this the other way. Poor Rinko. Yep, he's about to be lowered into the lava like a Terminator. Well, it's all a mental image anyway. I suppose it's fine. Alright. To the left, and then... Any of you bozos reanimated? Yep. Yep, she's certainly getting baked in there, you know? Real baked. Alright, this is the room we haven't been in yet. No ceiling ambushes? Cool. Chizuruya? Hinako, here, you feel better after eating this. Forget what those jerks said today. And don't worry, they'll be getting an earful from me. You just have to be yourself, Hinako. You can't worry about what other people say is normal. That's their normal, not yours. I'll always be looking out for you, from your best friend, Rinko. She gave us a free Higashi. Well, that's nice of her. Yeah. I wonder what's up with Rinko, actually. I mean... Okay, all memeing aside, clearly she has a thing for Shu. And maybe subconsciously she thinks, Hinako's in the way and stuff, and she really doesn't like her. But she does seem to also be a genuinely, like, a friend. So maybe there's like some dilemma stuff here, and that's spilling out into this old mental world stuff.
千鶴屋を手放すんだ。進まなきゃ。
So I haven't been following all of this yet. Oh wait, no, this is the first time the journal's updated in a while. Shu and I decided that this place was the Space Army HQ when we played Space Wars. When it wasn't just us playing, we would gather here to have mission briefings while eating candy.
君
It's very lovingly modeled, huh? Batteries and all that. These candies bring back memories. Anything else to interact with? Why do I have to live here of all places? Shu lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. I remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Chizuruya together after school. We chatted as we walked and went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short. Still, having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could have asked for. Teenage angst. Oh hey, Kutsuti. Alright, let's turn the store red. Oh, that is mean. What the hell? Still got it. That was too far. Bro, I'm about to get cooked. This enemy's the worst one. I cannot fight this for the life of me. It's so fast. Oh god. And I'm stuck against... Wait, what am I stuck against? The edge of that. Kindly pass away. That was a mean trick they pulled. I'm tight enough on resources as is. Oh well. That's nice. They gave us a bandage to replace the one we used. As we got closer to the store, our classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go home. It was never just me and Shu on our own, but I didn't care. But of course, there was always the dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. Max C. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately, I'm sorry. I mean, come on, we're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else can join in on? Don't just go running off to your own little weird little space world together. Yeah, she's definitely resenting. Not even our fault though, Shu just doesn't seem to be into you. Those are not the Ghana chocolates that we were looking for. I wonder what that could mean. Mitsudazo.
これで凛子とお別れできる
We can go our separate ways. Huh. What do you mean by that, Hinako? I'm such a kind person, you know. Would someone who isn't kind give little treats of a wonderful message to their sad friend? I am so kind. You just have to be yourself, Hinako, because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakugo. Because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior. Like a teacher or a parent or pet owner even. She has Hinamizawa syndrome. Honestly, jury's out on all of them having Hinamizawa syndrome. or something. Okay, but honestly though, there is that term of what's the term I'm looking for? You know, hiding your true feelings. Like what you show in public versus what you're actually holding in deeper inside. It's not atmosphere, kyukyo, or something like that. Tatemae, yeah. That's the term I'm looking for. Actually, while I'm here, what is the term for like reading the atmosphere again? I forget. It slipped my mind. Alright. They got me always checking this corner now. Read the air, yeah. Sorry, like I said, I'm coughing a little bit. I have to mute the mic when I cough. Otherwise, I'm gonna be blasting all of y'all's ears. Go ahead and enshrine that. And, Higashi. 630. Do we have any more Emma? At the moment? Nope. But as soon as we get one, we can increase our health. So, I'll hold on to the faith for now. Well, Rinko will be back. Dun 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 dun.
彼の気持ち考えたことある？あんたは裏切った。もてあそんで裏切った。謝れ。その格好で今すぐ土下座して謝れ。聞こえてるんでしょ。なんとか言いなさいよ。ひなこ。
Terminator 2 thumbs up. Exactly. The Tri-Scale Emblem Key. Obtained after bidding farewell to Rinko. Seems you would open the door somewhere. It's much bigger than normal case with some huge creature to use. Okay. Well... that door down there is still locked and I don't know if there is anything relevant to it. I guess I can go take one more peek down there. Yeah, why not? No, not that one. Got it? I think this area is a debate though. Yeah, there isn't even anything to interact with here. Maybe it's used for a later area or something. But, that's just a dead end. But you know game design, right? There's never just a dead end for no reason. It has to have some purpose. Also, torturing your friends is bad karma. So, I'm not sure if Hinako is going to be doing the best on the way out. You know, something bad could be happening. We might be getting our comeuppance. As is tradition in Silent Hill, we may not always be the good guy. But then it could also just be allegorical for some stuff or other. You never know. I will reserve judgment until later. Huh? Nobody makes any sense, man. Oh yeah, save point. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. Okay, nothing in the corner cupboards. Space Wars. Chad, we don't even get to see what's happening to Shu right now. Is he being drawn and quartered? Who knows? Return what is lost. Alright. We've also got this door down here. Ah. Okay. Naginata time. The medicine cabinet from Shu's place. Oh, what? Oh, that's a false ceiling. What the hell? Nande da yo? Q. Drawing of a young Shimizu Hinako. Even if it was drawn by an elementary student, it's still too bad. This is definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it, such as stupid, disgusting, etc. That's a prized possession? Is this just what we think is potentially our friends, what they think of us? Hinako, your friends don't hate you. I'm sure of it. Probably not. Well, Joey's out on Rinko. And Sakugo, to be honest. Actually, it's kind of ambiguous for all of them, really. I don't think there's a good answer to that. Open this side. Does it make a difference? It's a loop. Where'd the knife doll go? Ceiling? Connor. Oh hey, and Emma. We can upgrade our HP now. Hooray. Unless you want to save it for something else. Ceiling. Scent of herbs is overpowering. There's a lot of medicine cabinets. Well, good place to restock on medicine, I suppose. We're actually full on it. Yeah, I guess we can just ditch the extra bandage. I'm gonna put this off at the shrine anyway. Where are we? Oh, big loop around. Okay, this area seems pretty straightforward, I suppose. Well, I say that, but... Well, that's disgusting. Oh god. Oh. Oh, that's... That is a Silent Hill-esque Silent Hill monster, for sure. I wonder what the symbol is of this. Feminine looking. birthed something. I am in a good spot right now. New enemy, I need to learn the patterns. Do you even have a counter? Counterable attack? I don't think so. Ack. Okay, well, it's slow. Yeah. It births enemies. And does sanity damage. Oh, there is a counter attack. Alright, give me some time to get used to it. Back. He doesn't want to get stunned by this stuff, does he? Okay, and yeah, ideally, ideally we want to get rid of the birthing pods before they birth anything. That did not get rid of it. Well, you know what? We also know now not to dodge backwards when this bit comes. Ah. Am I already too late? Okay. It's funny, I got rid of it properly the first time. I guess you just gotta swing at it real quick. It might be worth it just to like get rid of it early first, actually. Okay, I don't know how I did it the first time. It doesn't seem possible. Well, that's fine. Let's try it again then. Oh wait, it's because I did a focus attack. Well, it's whatever. Too slow. Oh god. It's gonna get real out of control at this rate. Is there even a limit? Oh boy. Alright, we can't leave those alone. We have to get rid of them. I screwed that execution up. Plague. Okay, my sanity is shot. And also, I've been doing the focus attack wrong this whole time, I think. Sorry, chat. Combat in this game is quite tricky, as you can see. So, it'll take me a while to learn how to deal with each individual enemy type. Alright, we got rid of it that time. There we go. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm out of stamina. God, everything goes downhill so quickly. Why do I hear noises out of my peripheral? There's another one? Ah, you know what? This is way too messy. Ah. I think we just have to deal with the other spawners as they come. And not get stunned in the meantime. Oh god. I'm trying to reaction dodge the spit too, just to get the slowdown. God. I gotta commit, man. I can't just like stand here like, do I dodge this or do I counter this or do I dodge this or, you know. Okay, I'm managing my sanity a bit better now. Okay, 3 light attacks kills the spawner. It seems. Oh. Okay. Well, we got it, eventually. Does anyone have any healing for me? Can I get some resources back? No? What do I have right now? Well, now is the time for divine water. Thank you very much. Oh. But yeah, wow. That's a disgusting monster design. Safety measure, you know, just in case. Brainiac Hero Comic. The inside page was full of drawings. He and Nako were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of Devil more bizarre than the manga's presentation, he stubbornly added a lot of scattered bloods and guts. Nani yo? Ah, jeez. I got rid of the spawners and yet... Well, I have the clam. Maybe I should just run. Once we're up there anyway. Oh, that's the way out. Alright. Flip the switch first. Grab it. Then it's time to go. Yep, there we go. Whew. Okay, cash in the Emma. More health. Thank you. And also now we can enshrine that. Enshrine that. And that. Okay. Place the drawing of a young Shimizu Hinako.
本当の気持ちを聞かせてくれ。
Oh, I was joking. He really is being drawn and quartered.
来てくれたんだな、相棒。俺はお前にいいんだ。きなこの好きなようにして。俺は相棒の選択なら受け入れるぜ。幼い頃からの友人に別れを告げるのは辛いだろ
はい。いえ、するべきでした。もっと早くこんな姿をお見せして申し訳ありません。
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。行こう。
So I guess if I had to theorize, I'm guessing Hinako did something that, when she feels guilty about something, and it lines up with betraying all her childhood friends or leaving them behind in some way. That's why they're all mad at her, because she left them all behind to do something. Or like relationship-wise, I guess. Maybe she grew up too fast compared to everyone else. Stuff like that.
Rinko?
At least that's where my brain's going right now. Those darn lovebirds. Where'd they go? Alright. I've always despised people who tell me how to act just because I'm a girl. Shu was different though. He was the only one who ever understood me. We were perfect partners. I considered him a true companion. As we got older, the pressure from our parents got stronger. Even still, Shu never stopped treating me like his equal regardless of my gender. There exist two Hinakos inside me now. Shimizu Hinako, whom I've known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who is trying to steal my body from the old me. It's like an alien is trying to take over me. If this were Space Wars, my partner should be coming to the rescue, but there's no sign of him. Yeah. That's kind of pretty big. It's not even subtext anymore, I guess. That's his pretext. I think that is what it is, right? She's trying to resist growing up so quickly and being forced to conform to the idea of like being, you know, the perfect woman and stuff, you know. Women have to be womanly, you know. They have to be a good housewife and attend to the husband. I think that's that undercurrent of that values of the times, you know, and she's like not wanting that to happen and all that. Especially since, you know, she lives in an abusive household where, you know, her thoughts on her mom is that she's just useless and still loyal to the dad, despite that, you know, reduced to just being the husband's object, I guess, you know what I mean? It feels like that's what's going on as well. And I think that would make sense as well, allegorically, in the shrine area. And if that's the case, I think I get that monster design, the one we just saw, you know, this one. A monster covered in swollen, skin-crawling mounds. As each one passes, it spawns more and more horrors. What a vile show of life. I'd rather die than turn into a monster like this. Very telling choice of words. Yeah. I'm picking up on. I'm picking up the subtext. I'm picking it up. All right. Oh wow. The image has changed. I think Sakuko may have read one too many of those bizarre comics. Lately she'll be laughing all happily one moment and then turn deadly serious and sprout out some weird nonsense the next. Apparently she's acting like that because she thinks it's cool, but it kinda creeped me out the first few times she did it. I hope she gets over this weird supernatural phase of hers. Oh no, she's Chuni. Oh wow, all the art's different now. Well, mom and dad are the same. Oh, wait. Wait, chat, I see it, I see it. Sakuko left alone in the darkness, right? Shu with his neck, blood around his neck. And Rinko on fire. I see. That's cool. I mean, that's horrible, but also, thematically and aesthetically, that's really cool. Yeah, I guess. Said goodbye to childhood friends to move on to the next stage of life. She doesn't want to do that, but she feels like she has to. Or at least society is pressuring her to, right? There are times when those kind eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp. It's as if he's looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead, as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep my eyes cast down towards my feet when I walk. When he talks gently on my hand, I know what true happiness is. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. What's Fox Mask represent? His eyes turn frighteningly sharp, looking right through me. Is he the representation of like the possible future husband that will dominate over her life and take away her autonomy? It does feel like that a lot, right? I mean, because in the Dark Shrine, he just kind of walks ahead, leaves Hinako to like go through all the trials and fight monsters and whatnot by herself, and then he just catches up later and leads her to the next thing. Yeah. I think I'm cottoning on to some of the themes. Oh yeah, what do you think, chat? You think I'm on the right track? Alright, any reason to go back there? Maybe.
あの二人どこ？
Everything's kind of gone back to normal-ish here too. Well, about as normal as it can be. I could be off as well, obviously, but I don't know. Some of the subtext is like, I mean, it's not even really subtext anymore. No, it's just straight up. I mean, it seems pretty in your face about it.
見張りはどうしたんだよ。
So yeah, I'm pretty sure I just need to go back. Go back outside. Now I'm just curious, since they allow us to go back into the school. Oh, nope, it's blocked off. Can't go back out into the courtyard. Now that's got me curious. Second floor?
シュウ、リンコ、返事して。
Oh. No, I guess we do have to find them in the school somewhere. The IRL versions? Oh, no. We dunked Rinko in lava and then we choked out Shu. So they're dead now. It's a metaphor. Okay, no, there's nothing up here anymore.
シュウ、リンコ。
Never mind, they're not up here. They're probably outside. Guess there wasn't really a reason for me to go loop around the whole school. Well, I might as well complete the rounds. Seeing as the enemies have despawned and are gone from the top. Actually, they might be in here.
シュウ、リンコ。一体どこに？
And if this isn't the way to go, then hey, we just got some extra dialogue by running around back here. Nice extra touch. Oh, they could be hiding in here. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess we did a full round of the school just for some extra dialogue. Just nice, you know? They didn't have to do it. And actually, they could have just blocked this area off, I guess, but... They left it open and then they considered like, oh hey, somebody might go look around the back again. Yeah, we could have just walked out the door, I guess.
どうしてシュお前の家で合流なんだよな。
Oh, alone again, eh? But haven't we always?
戦える数じゃない。
No turning back.
あいつ私を追ってる。二人もあいつから逃げたのかも。
Well, we had school horror, chat. Now it's time for Japanese mountain forest horror. Which I guess is pretty spooky, but I mean, look at this atmosphere though. Again. Oh, I'm just gonna take a moment to soak it in. That is some grade A primo horror atmosphere, isn't it, chat? Falling leaves and all. What could be lurking out in the fog? Kind of exciting, right? Kind of funny how sometimes we want to go out of our way to be spooked. Because it's also entertaining in its own way. Hey, Ghana. That was the brand, right, chat? No brand, Ghana. Oh, wow. I don't know why. Just like the layering of the fog, making the slightly more distant branches less visible and everything, you know. And you know, the funny thing about it is that even in modern, the fog used to be like a height the rendering distance thing, but even in modern times, the fog creates an illusion of detail like further on because it's all hidden, you know. Obviously it's not. You can de-render the fog in these UE5 games and you can see quite far, and like the detail is there. Maybe some of the distant stuff is on a lower LOD or deloaded, but you could turn it off and still see everything. The detail is there. But the fog just makes it all invisible, you know? You don't know what's out there. It could be anything. And so, because of that, this just feels really immersive, you know? Like, the forest could go on for kilometers and kilometers and you'd believe it.
やむを得ず私を置いてったんだ。だよな。
Interesting. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it had to go on without me. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Hinako's the last one trying to resist growing up. I think that makes more sense with a character that's been presented so far. She's resisting wanting to like grow up into being a woman in the society of the 1960s and everything. She wants to hold on to her childhood freedom and youth and everything. And in the Fog World stuff, you know, she's been left behind. She's all alone and she's been left behind in this foggy town where no one else is around, other than the specters of her childhood friends. Meanwhile, over at the other world, that's her, like, being forced into that role. I mean, high school is the last time Japanese people are allowed to be happy. Don't call them out like that. Yes, there is a reason why every anime wants to set itself back in high school. That's because the real adult world sucks. True. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, I guess. I guess, you know, Hinako, woman her age would... Well, not even a woman yet, a girl her age. Is the kind of thing she'd be worrying about. And now, because of that, she's lost in the fog. Wondering about how all her relationships with her childhood friends would go this one way or the other. Ramune. I think that's a pretty good theory to go on so far. It would also make sense as to the content warnings at the start of the game about, like, this portrays a society and value system of the past that the developers don't agree with and everything, and also scenes of misogyny and abuse and stuff that, you know, trigger warning, be warned, and all that. I'm sorry, something urgent came up, so I can't come with you. Just trust me and continue down the path you decide. I'll get everything ready and wait for you. Well, there's a thing making noises in the fog up ahead, so that can only mean good things. Mount Sugisato. Oh, is it the Toad guys? Might be. Sorry, chat. Inventory management is also kind of important because I don't have the most space. Oh, he's up top. The mountains sure are a scary place, aren't they, chat? Oh, they're just lurking in the distance. Because of course they are. Whoops. I haven't even been really using all these weapons, but... They're making use of the enshrined objects in the mountains thing quite well too, because we've been taught generally to associate the religious stuff with the spookies because of the dark shrine stuff. It's working pretty well. That was not an intentional pun, chat. I know I just came across a well. Sadako's gonna come crawling out of it. Also, the frog guy's just hiding, biding his time off in the forest. Refusing to come out. Nope, never mind. He came out. Excuse me. Where's this path lead? So whoever finds this, please, immediately, there's here, I beg you, help. Oh, that was fast. Can I unfurl that note? Okay, forward, then to the right. And hope that they've gone away. Nope, they sure are lurking here. Oh, they sure are blocking the way forward, I tell you what. Oh, I don't have a choice but to fight those guys, do I? Now that I'm looking at it. I gotta push those things out of the way. Unless I can juke them away. Excuse me? Over here. Yatazo! Let's go! We're out of there. Combat successfully evaded, chat. I'm survival horror gaming. Oh, that's pretty. Minari-sama. May this water be warm so I can go for an onsen dip. It's time to go fishing. It's time for the Silent Hill fishing minigame. We didn't catch anything. Sakana. Aww. They're in the trees. You're telling me I gotta look up now. But that's a horror gameism. It's just that one forest here in Yokai Watch. True. You're telling me they can hide up in the trees now? Now I gotta keep looking up? That's great. That's excellent. I definitely needed to keep my guard up here. This is about as bad as that time we went into prison in Silent Hill 2 Remake and there were enemies crawling on the walls. Anyway, I'm sure we can go for a dip in the onsen. There's probably a zombie shark in there. There was more enemy than wall. True. Wait, can we go in the water? No, this isn't the water. This is side route. Is that a? No, it's just a brunch. Bro, if the objective was to get me paranoid, I tell you what, I'm plenty paranoid right now. Next is gonna be corpses falling from the sky. Toolkit? Well, you might as well. I'm not gonna be using it otherwise. I like the pipe. The pipe feels nice and sturdy. I guess I should also try, like... I guess I should also try, like, the axe. Or the sledgehammer. They're like heavy weapons. But I like the pipe. Pipe is all reliable, you know. Wait, that leads back to the school? Sure does. Yokoso. Ha! Nande da yo? Alright, just for you. Talk. Oh wow. You wind up the thing and it's an instant death. Very wacky. Well, I'll drink this tea. Thank you kindly. It's the Monster Hunter hammer, true. You're never gonna get the chance to wind up like that though, probably not. Maybe we can use it for stealth kills if we absolutely have to. Like right now. Hello. Can I help you? I'm just gonna juke him. それじゃ、さよなら. No, I haven't even looked over this side either. I might as well fully explore this side. And maybe they'll go back to being idle. Oh, they sure are patrolling. Why'd they both come this way? I have the equipment that lowers the detection range, so they should be more blind to me so I can juke them faster, if need be. Are you really just patrolling that side? That makes me curious if there's something down there. Well, I mean, it does look like there's something down there. Is your pathing broken? I'm not gonna get the sneak strike. You watch me. Oh wow, that really is a very nerve detection range. It's just a Higashi. Well, I mean, extra resources doesn't hurt. Okay, that's everything down there. So if they've gone over to that side, this side should be safe now? Other than Mr. I'm lurking on the stairs. Nope, you're waiting. Yeah, sukureshimasu. Full way. Way blocked. Alright. The shrine's pretty far back. It's full. Eh. Alright, we'll have to leave it. I really just want to grab everything too, but it's not really good. Man, they kind of drunk on the stairs, aren't they? Alright. Excuse me. Ow. Ow. Desione. Okay. Well, we know there's nothing down any of the other areas now, I guess. What else? There's that antique comb I want to pick up. Wait, do I already have the antique comb? Is it sitting in here? It is. Oh well then. Let's just item pickups on some of the other routes. Now we have to wait for the angry flowers to go away, so research notes on Hakokuso. I have learned from reading exotic herbology that Kakura Makakura is made by grinding up the seeds of Hakokuso, an extraordinarily rare herb. Hakokuso is notoriously difficult to cultivate as it requires a very specific environment in which to grow. Rarely found in the wild, this precious medicinal herb is so prized that it has earned itself the title of the Flower of the Gods. According to folklore, the herb can give one the ability to converse with gods, visit their lands, and even awaken dormant powers. With the manifold divine experiences this herb is rumored to provide, it is no surprise that numerous legends talk of kings journeying to find out under the belief that it holds the key to immortality, and ground its seeds are smelled the smell of peaches. It sounds like White Claudia almost. That's a Silent Hill 1 thing. Maybe it's their version of it. Alright, this is a dead end. I think. Yes, we gotta go the other way. My reduced detection range is working well for me. could also go down here. Another antique comb. Don't mind if I do. We're gonna have to fight Mr. Jumping around in the forest later, don't we? Man, we're still a long ways off from this house of shoes, aren't we? Well, just nice jaunt through the woods. Yeah, that's it. You better go. Ah, it's a shortcut back up. Oh wait, this way is a dead end. Okay, excuse me then. So we can climb back up if need be. That's just a dead end. Alright, that's helpful. No wait, no, we can't climb back up. We have to go the long way around again. Okay. Juke past those guys. Go up to the left. Forward all the way up to the stairs, left across the bridge, and then take a right. Alright. I got this.
シュウたち一体どこまで行ったんだ
Alright, just don't spit on me and don't spit on me and we're friends. That's a low bar. Don't spit on me and we'll be friends. These guys sure are everywhere. Alright, excuse me. That's the way back down, but there might be items there. Not sure if worth it. Omamori, horse. Greatly decreases the amount of stamina consumed when sprinting in fights. Oh! Isn't that what we're doing right now? Well, I mean, we've got plenty of stamina still, so I guess it's fine. Picked up an Omamori. Let's go down this way. Excuse me.
やっと抜けた
Map of Sugisato. I locked our sanctuary to protect it, but don't you worry because I have the key. I'll be waiting for you at the mountain refuge. I won't let anyone or anything hurt you anymore. I'll protect you until the end of time itself. I'll stay by your side to death to us part.
おや
Oh, nice. We have the mountain map. Oh, we're detouring. The shit?
シュウた
The
ちがい
mountain
るかも
refuge. I need a key. Ah, we're not going any deeper into the mountain right now, chat. They divided the mountain into 2 segments. Why is there a naked man with a... Damn, those cheeks though. Alright. That's where we came from. This game has pretty long dungeon sequences. Well, I mean, they're about average for Silent Hill, I think. The hospital, like the Silent Hill 2 hospital, is about the same. In fact, I think some of them are shorter. Just kureshimasu. Aha. That's why that's there, huh? Whoa, okay, this area is chugging a little bit. Skreshmas. The view is great, isn't it? I've always wanted to see it with you. You're probably alright if you made it this far, but just to be sure, you'll not be followed by anyone, right? This is our own private sanctuary, we don't need anyone else. Okay, masked person. You know, these are just red capsules. Do we even know what are in them? The fog is kind of dank and green this time. That's a lot of dead ones. Never mind, they're not all dead. That still tagged me. Piss off! I'm not gonna be able to use the shrine with this guy still here. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get the wind up. Batter up! That's for swiping and that's for taking a swipe in my back while I was turned. You asshole. You've come such a long way, you're doing so well. You don't need to worry about your silly old mundane world anymore. We'll break free from all of that here. Welcome to our sanctuary. The others are overjoyed to have you as a new addition. Huh? Huh? Nande da yo! I'm not something to be eaten. Man, I needed that shrine. I wanted that shrine. You know what? Kill me. That's an invite to a group bullying session. Well, there it is. The group bullying session just happened, chat. How far back does this put me? Not too bad. Okay. Yeah, we can't pick up anything else right now, so... Let's pick that up, check the map. Check that. Pick up the things. Got the pills, yeah, alright. Yeah, this area chugs a little bit. I think it's loading the next map chunk. You know, for an Unreal 5 game, this hasn't been chugging that bad. This has been a pretty optimized experience so far for an Unreal Engine game. Gotta give it that. It's not just always gonna take a swipe at me, I guess. Shrine? Oh, wait, I forgot. Don't pick up that key. Don't pick up that key until after I use the shrine. The key triggers them to spawn. Look at me taking the horror out of the horror game by explaining how the game mechanics work. I mean, it's pretty obvious though. It's a classic horror game thing, you know? Spawning the entity after the player has picked up an item. Because the screen changes and you have to zoom in on the thing. So it's the perfect time to load something in sneakily while they're not looking. I would know. Alright, let's see if I can avoid the swipe this time, I guess. Wait, that's an Emma. I'm gonna grab that. Alright. Let's juke him back here. Nope, never mind. I took a multiple, that sucks. Heh. Okay, don't bother juking it. We'll just take the one slash on the way past. It shouldn't be it's not that much damage, and after that just kill it normally. And then we gotta trigger the bullying session. Or, you know, just regular old cult stuff. Silent Hill 1 was about a cult after all. And like we've gotten a flower that lets you commune with gods. Sure sounds like White Claudia. Yeah, the one slash is fine. Ah, jeez. Even till now, that wind up is... The wind up for that attack is just really annoying. Actually, this might be a job for the sledgehammer. Now that I'm looking at it. Because I know where it's gonna drop down. Just bonk it as it comes down. Kill it instantly. Black. Yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go. Now I can properly offload some of this stuff. My 2 antique combs. Minari-sama, please have my combs. And also this Ramune. I think I'll eat that Arare actually. Oops. Well, I have enough to increase something again. But I think we will probably want to save for another Omamori slot now, again, in terms of what I want to upgrade. It's a bit of a longer thing to save for, I guess, but the Omamoris seem to be really helpful. I think that's probably going to make more of a difference than just some basic stat buffs. Alright, let's get the lay of the land first before we grab that key. That puts us back down on that path. But we don't want to go all the way back down, I don't think. Do we? Oh, wait, we have no choice, I think. Because we grab that, they spawn, we can't hop back down. We'll have to go down, go around the circle, go back up, and then to the metal gate. I think. Well, good, might as well open the door, open the way first. Anything else? Ways blocked. Alright, chase sequence, eh? A crowbar. My beloved pipe, though. Oh, crowbar's not as long. Oh well. Pipe time is over, chat. Alright, here we go. Oh. Naruhodo. Aha, they tricked ya. You were forced into it this whole time. Oh. I went in a circle. Instant death. Pipe is the one used in the memes. Pipe is the one used on the box art. I U-turned right into it. Because I was a dum-dum. Yeah, we have to go that way because he puts up the fields of flowers there and then we get stuck. This way. It's okay, I remember the way mostly, I think. Left. I ran out of stamina. Red capsules. Don't mind if I do. Wait, is it still after me? It's still after me. Yeah, that's for sure. Wait. Yeah, no, I have to get this way. Like, unhand me. Oh god, it's right on my back. Oh. Yeah, we sure do need a break. Investigate the area. Higashi. Harare. First aid kit. They figured we would take damage. Oh, psh. No time to take a break, huh? Ha! Nande da yo? Go, 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 go. Left. Nande da yo? Right. Forward. I need to get my stamina back. Oh no, we made it. Damn, what a shot again, though. Is it? Let's go back down and check. Maybe it's all in your mind. Silent Hill. Oh, they blocked off the way back. Nope, it's all blocked. No real reason to come back here, I guess. Let's use the pills. Well, with a Torii gate this big and multiple of those, I'm guessing this is where the old shrine used to be. Shall we take a look? Oh yeah, that's a lot grander. I heard once that there was a shrine in Shambles near Shu's house, but I never knew it was here. Shu told me back then that there's treasure at the roots of the divine tree or something. Sakuko once told me that this place is where the real Senentsugi shrine is. It definitely looks a lot bigger. The fire. I wanna see the old oak tree. Wait, that's a offering left here. Should I be taking that? I feel like I'll be cursed if I do. Well, anyway. Today on Japan Tourism, come visit the old Senentsugi Shrine. Features: very nice photo spot. Possibly haunted. Lovely place to stay overnight. Surely. Sounds like something abroad in Japan would get a nice video out of. And then you can come here and look at this decades old big tree. Until it was struck by lightning. Ba-boom. And now it looks like this. But honestly, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It is said that Abisugaoka was a hidden village that once served as refuge for defeated soldiers of the Taira clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale has yet to be found. Still, Abisugaoka shares many cultural similarities with those of other hidden villages, and it is my belief that this tale is true. According to other local legends, the soldiers who fled here vowed to exact revenge upon the Minamoto clan and restore the Taira clan to its former glory. Upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of the deceased leader at the base of the great tree that serves to protect this land. It'd be a historical breakthrough if we could find that sword. That's actually historical. Taira and the Tairas and the Miyamotos, I mean. Well, came all this way for some chocolate. Sure is magnificent though. Alright, I'll go and shrine the other stuff here and then come back for the chocolate. Because I'm greedy. I want as much faith as I can. And more faith means giving more stuff to Inari-sama. Oh, Inari-sama, please accept my gifts of ramune and chocolate. So that you may give me faster encounters and good UE5 Good UE5 optimization. Alright, you wait right here, Inari-sama. I'll go get that chocolate for you. Can foxes eat chocolate? Do they get poisoned by it? Most animals get poisoned by chocolate, don't they? Isn't the O'Brien like a poison? Yeah, we think of dogs. And foxes are related. I'm pretty sure cats aren't supposed to eat that either, right? I could be wrong though. Do you think Fox Mask will keel over if I give him this chocolate? That's a good question. Alright then. Oh, fenced off. Alright, you assholes. Leaving me behind like this. To wander around in the Alan Wake Forest. Except this is substantially more less fun than the Alan Wake Forest. Why so ominous? Well, you don't mind if I check out your other stuff first, right? So I guess these, I guess Shu's family is the... Yeah, they did mention something about pharmacology, right? It's me, I choked it to death earlier, true. Metaphorically speaking. Let me look around your garden first, though. Oops. I meant to press the other button, but... Sakugo says that the custom of putting old tools to rest is called the Tsukumogami faith. During the course of history, it somehow fused with the Inari faith, making it a special religious view of Ebisugaoka. The only shrine in town, Senentsugi Shrine, was, as its name suggests, worshipping a 1,000-year cedar as his divine tree. After living to see 1,000 years, it was praised as divine. And then once the divine tree turned to ash, it was time to worship the next oldest thing. Sakugo reckons that it just so happened to be the moss-covered Inari statue. Ah! So Inari's son, Inari-sama, was mad and jealous of the tree, and so struck it down with lightning. Is what they meant. Alright, one sec, chat. Let me look up something, because now I'm curious. 'Cause that seems like too good to be true. Interesting. All right. The Silent Hill flower TM, kinda. So let me get this. Let me pull this up, chat. This is from Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill 1, book about White Claudia. Like, the hallucinogenic flower that the cult used in their various, cult stuff and everything. It does look familiar. It does look somewhat familiar, doesn't it? And, well... Interesting. Well, there's a connection, I guess, to the greater franchise. At least a potential connection. I don't think it's a coincidence, though. Why is Shu's family growing White Claudia? Actually... what does Hakokusho translate to anyway? Well, I won't be able to look it up right now, but Hakokusho. Hakokuso. Like Kakura Makakura. I mean, it's definitely not White or Claudia or whatever, so... like, not directly that. But I wonder if it means anything. Alright, we've dawdled long enough. The hell are you guys up to? You just vanished on us. It's stuck. The shit? That's a lot of red capsules. Wait. Painkillers and capsules. Yeah, sure. Shu did give this to us. Right? Yeah, the capsule case. And this family makes these, I guess. Have I been taking White Claudia this whole time? Yeah, it's on the table too. Huh. You mean I've been on a... Do you mean... Okay. Now it's got me thinking a lot. I might be jumping through a few hoops here, but there's a lot of... The implications are unsettling. Are you telling me that half of this... maybe not half, but like a good amount of this is a White Claudia-induced hallucination? And by the way, White Claudia is also in Silent Hill 2, incidentally. It's one of the ties that it does have from Silent Hill 1. It's one of the alternate endings after you get one of the tree-based endings. You can find White Claudia in like a room somewhere in Silent Hill 2 on a New Game Plus run, and you can trigger the ending by getting towards the end and then choosing to consume it. And then You know, you just go off into a drug-fueled hallucination. That's in Remake, by the way, specifically, I think. You just drink White Claudia and you decide to escape reality. Anyway. The key to Shu's household has been left there, a stain of dirt from Shu's long days of growing herbs. Prescription for my partner. Hinako became complaining of headaches in middle school. When I tried pinpointing their root cause, things always seemed to come back to stress arising from her poor relationship with her father. In other words, she is suffering from tension headaches. I first recommended that she use over-the-counter medicine, but soon she started asking for them more and more often. I don't like the thought of Hinako developing a reliance on such drugs, so I switched her to traditional Chinese medicine that uses kudzu root and peony, as it should put less of a strain on her body. That's it. I know the real reason she comes around so often isn't just because she's looking for medicine, but for a place to air her grievances about her father. As my grandmother always said, you can greatly improve the flow of someone's chi simply by listening to their troubles and empathizing with them. Hinako was true to the medicine I gave her and said it worked wonders, but the truth is that it wasn't the medicine alone. I want to hear out all her troubles and concerns. I mean, that's my job as a partner, right? Kudzu and peony. Okay, so... Well, that's what he says it is, but... There is what appears to be White Claudia right there in the mortar and pestle. I'm not ruling out the possibility that I might have been taking White Claudia this entire time. I sound like a crackpot theorist right now. What if I'm drugs the whole time? What if I'm drugs and alcohol this whole time?
Shu, Rinko?
And now we are done with mountain horror, it's time for Ju-on horror. Probably. I don't know. Maybe Hinako did really kill them with a drug-fueled paranoia rampage. Maybe it was a Silent Hill 1 thing and they look like monsters to you? Oh! Nani? Something tells me the Kitsune are not our friend. Probably not. But yeah, also, maybe we just died in a car crash the entire time and it was just our dying dream, Silent Hill 1, lol.
ここから先は大きな苦痛を伴うことになる。
いいえ、私は恐れません。
では行こう。ここでは3つの儀式がある。
Yeah, that doll always showing up. And it's the doll that was in the intro that Hinako was playing with as a kid. Feels like that's her childhood innocence calling for her to not do this. You know.
姿が見えなくとも一緒にいるのを感じます。
Huh? Oh boy, she's losing the plot. Or at least in the other world. The other world is getting weirder and weirder. And
頑張ります。あなたにふさわしくなるように。
the other world is getting weirder and weirder, and it would probably be best to come back to it because there's only so much we can there's only so much weirdness we can handle in one session, I suppose. All right. Whew, that was a good session though. Forest mountain stuff, really good. We got some nice mental labyrinth stuff in the other world and the last section. I'm really digging it so far as well. I've been saying that a bunch for this game so far, but I've been really digging Silent Hill 4T so far. But yeah, we'll be back soon to continue. So, catch you guys soon. Peace.